Zoe looks like he's fading and fading fast. AJ Francis in the center of the ring, in perfect position for a chokeout here in the sleeper, but here comes Zoe. Capacity crowd behind him. Pulled back to the center, he's fighting like hell, Pete. He's got to break this hold somehow.
Referee David Knight checking carefully to make sure Zoe is still with us.
Arm fell once. If it's 3 times, it's done. It falls a third time, it's over. Here we go. Oh my goodness.
That's it.
We've got a winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Here is your winner and still TNA Wrestling Digital Media Champion, the franchise, AJ Francis.
Ladies and gentlemen, AJ Francis just put Zoe to sleep right here on Memphis Wrestling, and he retains the TNA Wrestling Digital Media Championship. And we're all out of time as he takes Zoe's sneakers. I am Dustin Starr. He's Pete Pranica, and for Terrence Ward, saying so long, everybody.
Time to make the world recognize we ain't playing, yo. Off the top, smashing folk, hitting with the gun show. Everybody gon' flip, and that's off the rip. We are Memphis Wrestling, now you know who you messing with. 5-star, that's the name. Maria's here to change the game. M-dub on my chest, got me slamming on you lame. You ain't know, you messing with the real dealer. From the super kicking, body slamming show stealer. Started out in the M, Memphis, Tennessee. Watching wrestling every Saturday on TV. It's only the beginning. Now it's time to play.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another special edition of Memphis Wrestling. I am Dustin Starr, alongside my broadcast tag team partner, Terrence Ward. And Terrence, things are really heating up here at Memphis Wrestling.
I'll tell you what, in a couple of weeks, it's going to be XL for sure. Things are going from small, big, large, and extra large. Today's not going to be any different. We've got a lot of great matches in store for today, and a huge shout out and thanks to Pete Pranica for being here over the last few episodes. A great job as always to the man, the voice of the Grizzlies.
Very surprised about your sportsmanship here, Terrence, but I love it, and guess what? Welcome to the Gun Show.
I think I forgot something at concessions. Right?
Introducing his opponent, weighing in at 240 pounds, from Game City, Tennessee, it's the Gun Show!
The Gun Show, not having a smile on his face like he typically does, and that might be because the last time we saw him, he was going head-to-head, face-to-face with the master of Fat Jitsu, K-Toomer, and now the Gun Show kicking things off against Luke Justice.
As we saw as we went off the air on a previous episode of Memphis Wrestling, K-Toomer made it very clear to the Gun Show to stay out of his business, and Gun Show didn't do that. He should have stayed at the desk. He didn't do that. He interfered, and now not only has Gun Show got other enemies to worry about in Memphis Wrestling, but now he's got the master of Fat Jitsu keeping an extra eye on him as well.
But in all fairness, if something were to happen to you, Terrence, and you told me not to get involved, I would feel that us being friends, that I would certainly need to get involved. So you can't really blame the Gun Show. Out of respect for K-Toomer, tried to help him out. Toomer says thanks, but no thanks, and it's really heating up for the Memphis Heritage Championship in that picture. And let's not forget the 420-pound Aaron Roberts sticking his nose into that business as well. And the Gun Show looks awesome today, like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, Luke Justice picking one heck of an opponent today to take on inside the squared circle, but Luke Justice is not shied away from any of his matches, so I'll give him that.
Absolutely, he does not back down from a challenge, even though he should. It's like his heart is bigger than his brain, and I mean that with all due respect. But right now, he's staring down the barrel of a Gun Show lariat, and boom!
God in heaven. That's it, it killed him. No
Gun
justice
Show.
for Luke Justice.
Gun Show is in a mood today, as you can tell. Picks him back up, and another big Gun Show lariat. Down goes Luke. you could count to 1,000,000. And that is it.
And your winner, the Gun Show.
Let's take a look back at the action on Instant Replay, brought to you by Kapow Comics in Sherwood, Arkansas. Kapow! 501-834-5769. And the Gun Show Lariat is always Kapow. Gun Show, congratulations are in order after your big victory, but I can tell by the look on your face, you're not smiling quite as much. I know after what transpired a couple of weeks back, you got a lot on your mind, big man.
That's right, Dustin. KT, are you ready? I'm coming for what belongs to the Gun Show.
The big man, K-Toomer, said thanks, but no thanks, and you still got... Wait just a second. I hear the sound of the Memphis Heritage Champion, the master of Batjitsu, K-Toomer, has come out, and I know that you guys have a little something to settle. Welcome to the WrestleCenter. I need you guys to remain professional here.
So I know you don't think this, but it's still our respect. Brett, you my boy, we homies outside of this. But that's why I'm trying to do this the right way. But since somebody wanted to throw a temper tantrum and throw his face in our business, Aaron Roberts, I got something I feel I need to address to you, pimp. I might be wearing white Jordans right now, but from here on out, it's black Air Force energy. And the next time I lay eyes on you, boy, it's on sight. Show enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a collision course to Memphis Wrestling Extra Large, but we still have a major problem between K-Toomer and the Gun Show fans. More Memphis Wrestling on the other side. Stay with us.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
They say you can't put a price on fun, but they don't know what the heck they're talking about. Fun's now $1.99 at Sonic with creamy queso wraps and more. Take that, they. The Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99.
Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is WWE SummerSlam. Join us Saturday, August 3rd. It's free to watch. Plus, you'll get a free power card. That's Dave & Buster's in Memphis.
We aren't just here to see patients. We're here to help people walk out our doors, whether it's life-saving trauma care, advancing oncology treatment, or helping patients reclaim their independence. We're always here for you. Regional One Health, specializing in tomorrows.
Sunday, August 4th, TNA wrestling star Jonathan Gresham is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Reserve your seat right now at memphiswrestling.tv. The Memphis Wrestling Fan of the Week is sponsored by Orion Federal Credit Union. Check out all the ways that Orion is redefining banking at OrionFCU.com.
Don't worry about what Toomer said. We know that he has a big problem now, and it's not the problem he wants, correct? You worry about what you got to do.
Jesse, I don't care what K-Toomer wants, what K-Toomer needs. I tell you the problem, Aaron Roberts wants the Memphis Heritage Championship. Yes. And if K-Toomer, if I gotta put you to sleep to get it, son, you best believe I'm finna walk away with the title in my hand.
Just in case you didn't already know that.
They're saying no. Oh, wait just a second. What the hell is this? You guys can't be out here like that. What are you doing?
I thought I'd seen it all, but this is ridiculous.
What did Gaston just yell? Are they in their underwear?
That's all they got.
Whoa, wait a second. Took the tag team titles. What the hell are they wearing? Do they have each other's faces on their underwear?
Oh my.
You gotta be kidding me. Are they gonna wrestle in this? Meanwhile, here comes Too Cool 2, and they do have the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team titles in their possession. Get in there and defend the titles, guys. Hey, where you going? Inside the ring, Too Cool 2 hoisting the titles up high. Is this something that we're going to see in the near future?
That's the business, dog.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing first is the team of Tim Grimes and Flex. Too Cool 2.
Too Cool 2 looking to finally get the match that they earned, and that's for the Tag Team Championships. So much shenanigans in the last few weeks, as you saw a moment ago.
I swear to God, the next guy says shenanigans.
Introducing next, their opponents. They are the current Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions. The team of Lord Gaston and Sir Matthews.
Tag Team Champions on their way to the ring to finally defend. We've seen these guys in their underwear. We've seen these guys making fun and mocking Too Cool 2. Now all the jokes are over. This is a Tag Team Championship match where Sir Matthew and Lord Gaston will defend against the #1 contenders, Too Cool 2. And there's a lot of history in those championship belts and a lot of history with Too Cool 2 as well.
Definitely, I will say this, I'm not a big fan of Too Cool 2's attire and the whole hip-hop gimmick. I mean, come on, this is 2024.
It's not for you, Terrence.
I understand, which is why I don't mean any disrespect when I say this. I honestly believe that Matt and Gaston, they've got their work cut out for them.
They definitely have their work cut out for them as the tag team titles are delivered here at the desk. And you know that Tim and Flex are not happy at all after what's happened the last couple of weeks, and you can see Gaston getting taken to the woodshed early.
Well, I guess Tim Grind's got an axe to grind, and it's against Lord Gaston.
Look at this.
Here goes Matthew.
Sir Matthew pulled out of the ring, and Too Cool 2 is mad as heck. And you can tell it. Sir Matthew getting thrown back into the ring. I don't know what that look on his face was, but it looked like a look of concern, to say the least, as the fans chant, "Who's your daddy?"
Well, he was probably trying to register if he was in real life or storybook land, because that look, nobody was home.
Fans, we have a loaded card for you here today. Colton Cage will be in action, plus women's tag team action, and the internet title will be on the line, where the boss, Tim Bosby, defends against All the Way Ray, and the Righteous Path returns in the main event. Meanwhile, inside the ring, the tag team champions are in big trouble. Could we crown new Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions right here, right now?
Listen, it's a very good possibility. Some mind games being exchanged between these two teams. You saw previously on Memphis Wrestling.
Or shenanigans, should I say.
Oh, my God. So you have Matt and Gaston. They dressed up as Too Cool 2. I think one of them actually stole the gear of Flex.
That's a better word?
Probably.
I just made that up, by the way.
And then you see the following week, we see Tim Grind and Flex waiting for them to come to the ring.
Look at this.
And they come to the ring with a little less clothing than they probably entered the building with.
Lord Gaston with a shoulder block, and it has 0 damage on Flex. Now he's eating a couple of haymakers. Tag champions are overwhelmed by Too Cool 2 right now.
Dustin, you talked about the history of the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team titles. These two, I'm talking about Too Cool 2, are
rope on the neck there from Sir Matthew,
are part of the classic Memphis wrestling history as well, and they're no strangers to tag team gold. Matt and Gaston are going to have to pull out all the stops and play a little unfair if they want to get these titles back around their waist.
I hate to prove a point the other way, but Sir Matthew and Lord Gaston are now two-time Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
That's right.
And somehow, some way, they always figure out how to retain those titles. Will today be any different? Because Too Cool 2 looks awesome. Big power slam by Flexer.
Both guys are down. You can see Tim grind over in the corner. He is rooting for Flex to get that tag. Sir Matthew reaches for a tag as well.
There's the tags. Here we come. And Tim grind.
Good
Fired up. Big punches here.
Yeah, he's not holding anything back over those right hooks.
Out goes Sir Matthew.
Wait a minute.
What is this? What's going on here? He's hiding behind the referee.
What is Lord Gaston?
He just shoved the referee?
David Knight is not going to stand for that. He has given him a what for.
Not sure what's going on here in the corner. Oh, he just slapped the referee. Oh, he did it on purpose.
That's the business, dog.
We've got a disqualification.
Winners, 2 Cool 2.
You've got to be kidding me.
By disqualification, still your Memphis Wrestling Tag Team
You've got to be kidding me.
Sir Matthew and Lord Gaston.
That is a storybook ending for those two.
You've got to be kidding me. We should have new tag team champions. You got disqualified on purpose. Wait, hold on, wait a second. I'm just getting word that we've got somebody down in the parking lot. And it looks like it's Jay Webb. Jay Webb is down in the parking lot, and we can only assume, well, yeah, assume nothing no more.
That's Simon.
Psycho Simon has attacked Jay Webb.
And he's got the doll.
But what for? Fans, don't go away. More action when we return.
Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Live. Next Saturday, August 3rd, is our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's. Watch WWE SummerSlam with us. It's free. Next Sunday, August 4th, TNA wrestling star Jonathan Gresham returns to Memphis Wrestling. Reserve your seat today and save $5 with the code TNA. Thursday, August 8th, Memphis Wrestling is coming to the Benton County Fair in Camden, Tennessee. Saturday, August 10th, it's Rumble on the Trail Part 2 benefiting St. Jude, featuring Tommy Dreamer versus Psycho Simon in the first ever Pontotoc Street Fight. Friday, August 16th, Memphis Wrestling Tag Teams with Clarksburg Volleyball Team for a huge fundraiser. Then Saturday, August 24th, the Tatertown Throwdown Part 2 in Gleason, Tennessee. Sunday, August 25th, the Sandman is coming to Memphis Wrestling. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv. Comics, Kapow Comics! It's the place for comic books, retro games, classic memorabilia, and more. Kapow Comics, 501-834-5769.
Fired up. Big punches here.
Yeah, he's not holding anything back over those right hooks.
Out goes Sir Matthew.
Wait a minute.
What is this? What's going on here? He's hiding behind the referee.
What is Lord Gaston?
He just shoved the referee?
David Knight is not going to stand for that. He has given him a what for.
Not sure what's going on here in the corner. Oh, he just slapped the referee. Oh, he did it on purpose.
That's the business, dog.
We've got a disqualification.
Winners, 2 Cool 2.
You've got to be kidding me.
By disqualification, still your Memphis Wrestling Tag Team
You've got to be kidding me.
Sir Matthew and Lord Gaston.
That is a storybook ending for those two.
You've got to be kidding me. We should have new tag team champions. You got disqualified on purpose. Wait, hold on, wait a second. I'm just getting word that we've got somebody down in the parking lot. Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. You just saw Lord Gaston and Sir Matthew somehow, some way retaining the tag team titles by a disqualification on purpose. But then we see Jay Webb down in the parking lot. Still trying to get him some help as we hear it. There's Michael, which we've seen Jay Webb and Michael together for quite some time here on Memphis Wrestling. Don't know what that relationship is, but we do know that they're friends.
calling. I don't know if he's calling. Simon's gone. Look, Simon is gone.
There is no telling what might happen next, but Michael trying to get Jay Webb some help. Fans, more action here in just a moment. But first, we got to hear from Colton Cage.
Somebody get some help!
You know, it's no secret that the last month or so hasn't really been going the Casanova's way. I've ran through a couple tag team partners. I've even stacked a couple L's, which really, really hurts my heart. But you know what? I think it's time for a little reintroduction of who I am for the people of the WrestleCenter and the people at home. See, let me remind you, I am tall, tan, every lady's favorite man with the hips that make the ladies lick them lips, wearing the pit vipers. Cause if you ain't viping, you ain't piping. Standing in at 6 foot inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds from beautiful and luxurious Orlando, Florida. I am the one true superstar of seduction, known for getting wins and kissing tens. The walking red flag Casanova, Colton Cage.
Introducing his opponent from Orlando, Florida, weighing at 205 pounds. He is the walking red flag. It's Colton Cage.
Capacity crowd here at the Memphis Wrestling WrestleCenter, letting Casanova Colton Cage know exactly how they feel about him with a Nova Sucks chant. I heard you chant too, Terrence.
Listen, Colton Cage may not be a favorite here in Memphis Wrestling for our fans here in attendance, but you got to be honest, the guy's got it. Colton Cage has what it takes to climb all the way to the top of the proverbial ladder.
He's got something. I don't know what it is, but now he's got a one-on-one match against Tyler Thorne. This is the first look at Tyler Thorne, and Colton Cage has been looking good as of late. He gave the GunShow a run for his money, and now he's giving Tyler Thorne a little hip swivel.
I guess you could say Tyler's looking to be a thorn in the side of Colton Cage, but Tyler Thorne making his Memphis Wrestling debut here today on our episode, but Colton Cage is no stranger to tough competition.
Look at the strength advantage of Tyler Thorne backing Colton Cage up, but what a chop. Might have knocked a nipple off that time, folks.
Well, I think the lady in the front row just clasped her pearls.
Did it hit her? Colton Cage on the offense here. We heard from him just a moment ago, and he is oozing with confidence.
Yeah, says he's always kissing tens and stealing wins.
Yeah, well, we'll see what he does here today. After this big spine buster sky high.
Wait, did he just try to strike a pose after that? What was that?
Big Tyler Thorne with a thunderous spine buster on Colton Cage. He should have gone for the cover. That was a devastating maneuver. Can he put him away?
Not a chance. Colton Cage with that counter.
Drop toe hold right onto the rope, neck first, and here comes the walking red flag with a big 901 right to the face of Tyler Thorne.
Yeah, Thorne is feeling that that kick to the mouth. Might have dislodged a tooth if he hasn't.
We are on a collision course to Memphis Wrestling Extra Large in 2 weeks. Also, Rumble on the Trail benefiting St. Jude in 2 weeks. Big missile drop kick off the top. Cupid's arrow, and that's got to be it. And it is. We've got a winner.
And your winner, Colton Cage.
Colton Cage picks up the victory. Let's take a look back at the action on Instant Replay. Brought to you by Memphis Wrestling Live. Coming up Sunday, August the 4th. Memphis Wrestling is live here at the WrestleCenter. Get your tickets at memphiswrestling.tv. Welcome back to ringside. Dustin Starr, Terrence Ward calling the action here on Memphis Wrestling, and we still have a whole lot to come.
I'll tell you what, Colton Cage definitely deserved to throw the extra hip swivel after that victory. That was not an easy opponent, you gotta admit.
You mentioned that we're on the collision course, the Memphis Wrestling Extra Large in 2 weeks, right here on the program. And somebody that's on his way is a big man named Merciless Lord Kool.
Oh my God.
Lord Kool has been all over the United Wrestling Network, also had a tour of Japan.
I'm watching for him. If you said he's on the way, I don't want to be in the seats here.
Well, luckily, he's not quite here just yet, but we did catch up with him earlier. Merciless Lord Kool is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Check it out.
For those of you who are unfamiliar with who I am, let me get you up to speed. My name is Merciless Lord Kool. I'm the man who has set fire to the United Wrestling Network from Atlanta to Derby City, all the way to Hollywood, California. I fought men in over 25 states, Canada, Japan, all over the world. And now I find myself here in Memphis, Tennessee. Why, you might ask? Because I continue to look for the toughest, biggest, meanest men in the sport of professional wrestling. So let's see who you got.
Welcome back to ringside. Once again, Dustin Starr, Terrence Ward. That was Lord Kool. And Lord Kool says he's coming to Memphis Wrestling Extra Large, and he's looking for the biggest, baddest dude on the roster. What I say is, take your pick.
I'll tell you what, the background we saw, the imagery there looked awfully familiar. By the way, I don't think I locked my car. I might want to do that.
Merciless Lord Kool is on the way, and he's looking for the baddest dude around. But coming up next on the other side of the break, it's Memphis Wrestling Women's Tag Team Division. Don't you dare touch that dial. Stay with us.
Message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
They say you can't put a price on fun, but they don't know what the heck they're talking about. Fun's now $1.99 at Sonic with creamy queso wraps and more. Take that, they. The Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99.
Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is WWE SummerSlam. Join us Saturday, August 3rd. It's free to watch. Plus, you'll get a free power card. That's Dave & Buster's in Memphis.
We aren't just here to see patients. We're here to help people walk out our doors, whether it's life-saving trauma care, advancing oncology treatment, or helping patients reclaim their independence. We're always here for you. Regional One Health, specializing in tomorrows.
The Memphis Wrestling Fan of the Week is sponsored by Orion Federal Credit Union. Check out all the ways that Orion is redefining banking at orionfcu.com. Next Sunday, August 4th, Jonathan Gresham is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Get your tickets right now.
Check this out.
Oh, check this out. Did she really?
She did. Oh, goodness. Stupid girl left her candy laying around.
She can't trust these people around here. What is she thinking? Oh, my goodness. Oh, here
Let's
we go.
go eat this in the ring, y'all.
Let's go get it.
Let's have a good time.
Sugar run.
Woo!
Candy bucket. Hey. Who stole it? What happened? It's not my candy. That's a lot of candy missing. Hey, are you ready? Yeah, but I don't have enough candy for my parents. Look, we're gonna go fill this candy bucket up, and if Raven Black's got a sweet tooth, I'm gonna knock it out. Come on.
Now,
Raven Black trying to steal the candy.
Bullying Makari Candy.
There's the
Schoolgirl.
roll-up.
And that's it! With candy all over the ring!
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first the team of Dangerous Diana Taylor, and Makari Candy.
Sorry, Karis, but I have got a Jolly Rancher here, courtesy of Makari Candy, and also have some bubble gum, both blue. That's Beast the Beast's favorite color, so maybe I'll do one of those during the break. Tag team action in the women's division. Would you look at this?
Introducing next, their opponents is the team of Nixie XS and Raven Black.
Raven Black. What the hell is she got? It looks like a voodoo doll of some kind. And Nixie XS, we heard from her a couple weeks back. She's got her eyes on Mackenzie Morgan in the Memphis Wrestling Women's Championship, which I'm hearing that she will be cleared to compete at Memphis Wrestling Extra Large. With tag team action coming up right now here in the ring.
Well, there's definitely no love lost between Nixie XS and Mackenzie Morgan. They have been going back and forth, not only inside the squared circle here on our program, but online as well.
Here we go, bell rings and we are underway. DDT, a former women's champion on the left, squaring off against Nixie XS, who says, wait just a second, time out. Talk to the hand, the woman don't understand.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to not do that again.
All right, done deal as Nixie XS backs DDT into the corner by the hair and then tags in Raven Black, who we saw with what appeared to be a voodoo doll?
That's exactly what that looked like, whatever that monstrosity is. Somebody call Reverend Ash Taylor. Maybe he could do an exorcism.
There's a chin lock from Raven Black as she pets the head of DDT, playing a couple of mind games here. Makari Candy is on the apron. She's a rookie here at Memphis Wrestling. Did she just bite her?
I couldn't tell. A lot of hair in the way, but she's got it. She had a secured rear naked choke, but
that
DDT
is a disqualification here at Memphis Wrestling. If referee Ron Justice had seen it, now DDT is in the wrong neighborhood. It's 2-on-1 basically. Now Nixie putting the boots to DDT.
Nixie XS has become a formidable opponent for many women on the roster here, but you can't shortchange the fact that she's up against a former Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion.
Right.
She
DDT
cannot let her guard down.
Is a Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion formerly, but then also fighting like hell in that corner. Just can't seem.
Here we go, back to the other corner. And I see why she did that. You pay attention here to what Raven Black just did. She paid for it, but she took the extra time.
Big boot!
To take her to the other corner, because if she'd have tossed her to the corner where her partner is at, Makari could have made the tag.
That's
so very
right.
smart by Raven Black.
Very good strategy, but now they both desperately need a tag, especially DDT. She's been here the entire time.
Yeah, DDT used that momentum of being pulled
tag
aside to get a quick breath.
Here comes Makari Candy.
Not bad for a beginner.
Candy a little bit dinged up previously. These young ladies work all over the Mid-South here.
Oh, a big forearm to Raven Black, and Nixie.
Oh, big kick. Might have broke some ribs. And that is it. Nixie XS picks up the victory.
And your winners, Raven Black and Nixie XS.
Nixie XS and Raven Black victorious here. Let's take a look back real quick on the instant replay. Brought to you by Memphis Wrestling Live, Sunday, August 4th. Join us here at the WrestleCenter. Get your tickets at memphiswrestling.tv. Welcome back to ringside. Dustin Starr, Terrence Ward calling the action, and we've only just begun, or at least it feels that way, because coming up, we've got the Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship on the line when the boss, Tim Bosby, defends against All the Way Ray, and that should be an awesome contest.
That's going to be a clean match, not something we've often seen in Tim Bosby's history, not from his side, but just in general of holding the title from some of his opponents, trying to be underhanded to take the title away. This should be a fairly clean matchup, if you will.
But first, before we get there, we have to listen to one Kirk Swiss, who apparently needs your support, fans of Memphis Wrestling, and you can...
It's going to be huge.
You can decide for yourself. Don't ever do that again. Check it out.
Memphis, you've heard a lot from me the last few weeks. You've heard me talk about the past, how great Memphis used to be. You've heard me talk about the future and how great it will become. But in order to get there, Memphis, we have to talk about one very important thing, and that is the present. See, Memphis, presently, we're at a deficit. We don't have the leadership we need. We don't have the champions that we need. We don't have the inspiration behind what made Memphis great the first time around. And Memphis, I'm calling on you. I need your support. I need your effort behind mine. I need you with me so that together we can all make Memphis great again. I'm Kirk Swiss, and I approve this message.
Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Live. Next Saturday, August 3rd, is our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's. Watch WWE SummerSlam with us. It's free. Next Sunday, August 4th, TNA wrestling star Jonathan Gresham returns to Memphis Wrestling. Reserve your seat today and save $5 with the code TNA. Thursday, August 8th, Memphis Wrestling is coming to the Benton County Fair in Camden, Tennessee. Saturday, August 10th, it's Rumble on the Trail Part 2 benefiting St. Jude, featuring Tommy Dreamer versus Psycho Simon in the first ever Pontotoc Street Fight. Friday, August 16th, Memphis Wrestling tag teams with Clarksburg Volleyball Team for a huge fundraiser. Then Saturday, August 24th, the Tatertown Throwdown Part 2 in Gleason, Tennessee. Sunday, August 25th, The Sandman is coming to Memphis Wrestling. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv. Can't make it to the shows, but still want signed photos, posters, action figures, and more? Shop the official Memphis Wrestling eBay store at memphiswrestling.tv.
Well, may the best man win. The best man will win.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Tupelo, Mississippi, weighing in at 205 pounds. It's all the way Ray Collins.
All the way Ray with a championship opportunity here on Memphis Wrestling.
Introducing next, his opponent from Cordova, Tennessee, weighing in at 220 pounds. He is second to none and the Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion. It's Tim Bosby.
The Boz defending the title against All the Way Ray, who earned the right through a winning streak here recently on Memphis Wrestling. All the Way Ray has been absolutely on fire, but that is what it's all about. Everybody wants a shot at the Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship, including Big John Dalton, who requested from King Cobra, the matchmaker here at Memphis Wrestling, that he wanted the opportunity. Cobra said to climb the ranks, and that's exactly what All the Way Ray did. Speaking of Big John Dalton, big shout out to Pontotoc, Mississippi. We'll be out there in just a couple of weeks. Coming up, there's a handshake for sportsmanship, but also we're going to catch up with Coach Pillar, our St. Jude hero, after this match before our big main event, and here we go.
Side headlock takedown into a leg. Oh, wait a minute.
Two-star students here at the Memphis Wrestling WrestleCenter. Check it out, WrestleCenter901.com. Both of these men have climbed the ranks here at Memphis Wrestling after going through our training program. Now they're competing for a championship on Memphis Wrestling.
And we can't forget, these two have also had some opportunities outside of the Memphis Wrestling WrestleCenter with some pretty big organizations because of the hard work, the determination, training, and practice they have been through and the success they've seen here on Memphis Wrestling Television.
Look at this. Respect shown by both competitors, and you're exactly right. Both of these men have had looks at AEW, WWE, and more. Big victory here for Ray Collins. Could be career-changing. Big dropkick sends Tim Bosby to the mat.
Ray Collins taking his time. You got to stay. This is a championship match, Ray. You got to get in there and stay on top of Tim Bosby. Tim Bosby was a state champion for Cordova, Tennessee High School in amateur wrestling, or I should say high school varsity wrestling. You can't leave him alone. Oh
my goodness. What a backbreaker from a powerbomb position. And referee David Knight, our senior official, checking on Ray Collins. And out of respect, then Boz goes for the cover immediately. I cannot believe he kicked out of that.
I can't believe Ray Collins did not stay on top of Tim Bosby. This is a title match. He is getting an opportunity that many in that locker room have fought tooth and nail to get, some in a sportsmanlike way, others not so much. Good God.
Man, big man suplex.
But it's costing him because he did not stay focused.
From the Boz, and Terrence Ward is exactly correct when you're competing for a championship. Near fall there, almost ended it right there. Bosby with a near fall. When you're competing for a championship here in Memphis Wrestling, you have to be on top of your opponent. And look, Boz has not let Ray Collins breathe since that mistake.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And Tim Bosby is smart for that. He's definitely aware of what's at stake. He just won the internet title back from somebody we talked about earlier in the program, the problem, Aaron Roberts.
Talking about a problem, he's an extra large problem, and that's one that K-Toomer is going to have to deal with. But right now, Ray Collins has a problem of his own.
Oh, God, that was a big closed fist and another.
Couple of shots from all the way Ray. Inverted atomic drop hits the mark.
Down a little low, too.
Oh! Big flying forearm from the Boz. Both men are down. Who wants it more? This is what you train for. This is what you compete for. This moment right here.
Both of these guys still have some gas left in the tank. There's the kip up from Tim Bosby. Ray Collins on his feet.
Here comes the Boz mowing down all the way Ray. Both of these guys are fan favorites. The audience has been split.
He's still favoring that back, Ray Collins, that is. German!
Big Bozplex lands flush on all the way Ray. Ripcord, ducked.
Wait a minute. Ray Collins.
O'Connor
roll up.
Near fall, put that hammer and bell down, Terrence. We almost crowned a new champion.
Wait a minute, here we go.
Sliced bread, blocked.
Oh, God in heaven.
Holy cow. Bozplex, you know what's coming next. Scoops him up.
Tim Bosby has just absolutely destroyed Ray Collins.
What a slam by the Boz. And you're right, we've got a winner.
And your winner, and still the Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion, Tim Bosby.
Congratulations to the Boz. He said the best man will win, and possibly that's exactly what happened. The Boz victorious here on Memphis Wrestling, and stay with us. Not only do we have a main event on the other side, but we're going to catch up with St. Jude hero, Coach Pillar. Stay with us.
Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is WWE SummerSlam. Join us Saturday, August 3rd. It's free to watch. Plus, you'll get a free power card. That's Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Next Sunday, August 4th, Jonathan Gresham is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Get your tickets right now. Thursday, August 8th, Memphis Wrestling is live at the Benton County Fair in Camden, Tennessee. Meet the stars of Memphis Wrestling at 6 p.m. Bell time is 7. Wrestling is free with a paid fair admission. Saturday, August 10th in Pontotoc, Mississippi, it's Rumble on the Trail Part 2, benefiting St. Jude, featuring ECW legend Tommy Dreamer and the first ever Pontotoc Street Fight. Get your tickets today at memphiswrestling.tv. Friday, August 16th, Memphis Wrestling tag teams with the Clarksburg Volleyball team for a huge fundraiser. Get your tickets in advance at memphiswrestling.tv.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling, and joining me at this time is our St. Jude hero. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Coach Pillar. There he comes, Coach Pillar, and he's carrying a brand new trophy. And I say that we're 2 weeks away. Saturday, August 10th, Rumble on the Trail in Pontotoc, Mississippi, raising money for St. Jude. First of all, what is this, Coach Pillar?
Welcome. Thank you for welcoming me back, Dustin, to Memphis Wrestling. This is the Ansley Cup. Everybody check out the Ansley Cup for the Rumble on the Trail winner in Pontotoc on August the 10th.
That's right, we have a multiple-person battle royal called Rumble on the Trail, and now it's going to be for the Ansley Cup, and the winner last year was Big John Dalton. Who's it going to be this year? Woo. Wait just a second. I was just about to ask about raising money for St. Jude because we're looking to beat last year's $15,000 raised, but Coach Pillar, I'm sorry. We do have a main event coming up, but you guys are here a little early, Reverend.
Mr. Pillar, everyone's time for Absolution. It comes for us all. Yours will come soon enough, but that's not why I'm out here, Mr. Starr. Morrow has atoned for his sins. Morrow has been baptized by fire, and he has come back to the righteous path.
Morrow, who is chained to a tree somewhere in the forest, apparently is back. Reverend, are you done? We've got a main event.
Morrow, save this man.
Tells Morrow to save this man. Coach Pillar, we didn't get to talk a lot to you. Will you join us at commentary?
Yes, sir.
All right, main event coming up right now. Coach Pillar, make yourself at home. We've got a huge main event coming up, and here he comes.
He looks good.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is our main event with television time remaining. Introducing first, it's Denzel Rollins.
Denzel Rollins has earned himself another main event. We saw him several weeks back in the main event against K-Toomer. He looked awesome there. Today, he's got his work cut out for him against the monster Morrow. Dustin Starr here alongside Terrence Ward. And we've got Coach Pillar joining us, our St. Jude hero, raising money for St. Jude coming up on Saturday, August the 10th in Pontotoc, Mississippi. And I'm sorry that you were interrupted. I don't know what the heck was going on here with Reverend Ash Taylor, but big main event. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir. We know they got their own agenda.
Bell rings and we are underway. Last year's Rumble on the Trail in Pontotoc was absolutely awesome. This year, it's going to be revenge. Tommy Dreamer is coming for revenge against Psycho Simon. The first ever Pontotoc street fight benefiting St. Jude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, Tommy's going to get back in there and get some retaliation against Psycho Simon.
Bell time is 7 p.m. Come meet the stars of Memphis Wrestling at 6 along with Tommy Dreamer. The proceeds benefit St. Jude, and I'm looking at this awesome Ansley Cup as Morrow is showing his strength and size. Look at this guy.
Not somebody you'd want to meet in a dark alleyway, that's for sure. But Denzel Rollins, that big right hand, that actually phased Morrow just a bit.
Oh, that one was blocked. Coach Pillar, you always have to have your head on a swivel around here at Memphis Wrestling. You never know what might happen. Give us a quick update on what's transpiring as we're on the road to Rumble on the Trail.
Well, we're just working on getting sponsorships, so if your business wants to sponsor, just get in touch with Memphis Wrestling. We'll get you hooked up. We'll give you some advertisement in turn for your donation to St. Jude.
No amount is too small. Of course, no amount too big. Raising money for the kids of St. Jude. We really appreciate all your hard work. But inside the ring here, Morrow is looking absolutely dominating, but here comes Denzel Rollins.
Well, the man just had a title match against the master of Fat Jitsu, K-Toomer. He lost that Heritage title match, but he's got another main event match today, so obviously King Cobra sees something in Denzel that's giving him these opportunities.
Denzel Rollins is a fighter. Never give up, never say die. We've seen him here at the WrestleCenter training with the trainees here at Memphis Wrestling.
God.
Always trying to get better, but that was a devastating power slam.
Definitely honored to be joined here at ringside, always with Dustin Starr. But Coach Pillar, a great organization. St. Jude's is an amazing pillar within the community, and of course they can not only donate during this fundraising efforts going on with
throwing Denzel to the floor here
with you at Pontotoc, but they can donate throughout the year as well through charitable donations, and we encourage them to do that. But wait a minute,
I did want to talk to you for a moment about Ansley, who was our friend, but something is going on. He's saying ring the bell. They've got these other guys involved, and we've seen this before. As we see Denzel about to get caned.
This is not okay. I mean, he's got to stop.
It is not okay.
Where are you
Coach
going?
Pillar, I don't think this is a good idea,
no,
Coach Pillar.
Wait a minute. You are not a wrestler,
Wait, I don't know
Pillar.
that this is a good idea, Coach. Coach Pillar is trying to tell Denzel, or trying to tell Reverend to not hit Denzel, and I'm with him here, but I don't know if this is the smartest thing to do with Coach Pillar.
Oh, now wait a minute.
Now,
come on.
Bruce has got him. Hey, guys, you can't do this. Guys, he's not a wrestler. Hey, he's not a wrestler, Reverend.
We need some help out here. What is going on?
Now Morrow just strikes. He's not a wrestler, Bruce.
You're going to take the guy out before Pontotoc? Are you serious?
We have a serious situation on our hands here, folks. As they
are stripping the back,
tearing his shirt all off.
Come on, that's a come on!
Just kendo stick
for God's sake!
And again, ring that bell, Terrence. We've got security coming. Big Dan.
He just broke the kendo stick.
He broke the kendo stick over the back of St. Jude hero Coach Pillar. You've got to be kidding me!
I'm sorry for my language, Dustin. I know I
gotta go.
Oftentimes, Dustin and I don't always agree, but this is ridiculous. Coach Pillar is a man of integrity, and Reverend Ash Taylor just made him pay tithes. Security finally stepping in, getting between Coach Pillar and Reverend Ash Taylor. Are you freaking kidding me? How has he been saved? You've got to be kidding me. Coach Pillar being checked on by Dustin Starr and senior official David Knight at ringside. Dustin is asking for some help, some medical attention. I don't know if you just saw moments ago, but the whelps. Folks, we are all out of time. We're going to get him some help on behalf of Dustin Starr, myself, all of us at Memphis Wrestling. We'll see you next time right here at the WrestleCenter. We got to get him some, Dustin, we got to get him some help.